Hello. All right. How's everybody doing today? Hey. Found something new. Didn't know I had. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna fly the drone today.
6, 5.
Hopefully we get approval. Let's get everything out. There's the drone, DJI Mini 2. I'll fold it up. Getting prepared for flight. And the controller. I really like this controller compared to the Mavic Mini, the predecessor to the Mini 2. And the reason is, like the Mini 2 was smaller as far as the controller. When I first got the Mavic Mini was smaller. But I'll admit, when I first got the Mini 2, I was like, oh, that's bigger, it's bulkier. But I like it. And one of the reasons I like about it is the phone goes in the top, right up here. Okay. Whereas the Mavic Mini went underneath. So I always felt like I was looking down further than I really wanted to. Now I can look up a little more, right? So, and even though the joysticks aren't in it, if you forgot, you could still move this around. I don't recommend it, but if you had to. So I'm out here on the St. Clair River, out by Corunna, Ontario. If you've watched my streams before, you know I just love where I live. It's beautiful where I live. It's definitely extra beautiful in the spring and summertime and the fall with the water. Winter, it's winter. It gets cold. But it's beautiful where we live. There's all kinds of water around us. St. Clair River to Lake Huron. And we don't have to go far to be around Lake Erie, etc. So I use an iPhone XR or iPhone XR with my controller for the Mini 2. I have one just completely dedicated to my drone. Now you can use, pardon me, you can use Android or iPhone. I wouldn't use much less than an iPhone 6. I had the iPhone 6S, 64 gig, and it worked, except when I went to screen share and fly at the same time, then it got overworked. If I was just flying without live streaming it in, that was okay. So there we go. So all plugged in, ready to go, right? But hello and welcome to Deals with David. If you're just popping in right now, I'm David. I'm going to be your host for the next couple hours. I'm going to be flying a drone. And do me a huge favor. Hover over and click that follow button and help me get to my goal of 2,000 followers by September 1st. I would really appreciate that. And you'll also get notified whenever I go live, which is Monday to Thursday, twice a day, usually morning and afternoon. Today, probably this is the afternoon. We're about 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and I'll probably go live again tonight from my home studio. So, and you'll get some bonus streams from me on the weekend, especially if it's nice out and it's good weather for flying. All right, so again, down by the St. Clair River, and I'm going to be flying the DJI Mini 2, and there's an island over here called Stag Island as well we're going to take a look at. And doesn't really seem to be any big ships out today. I did check my marine app, and there doesn't seem to be any schedule, but you never know. So the combo, also DJI Mini 2 combo Flymore pack comes with 3 batteries, which make sure I got that highlighted. There we go. 3 batteries and a smart charger, the controller. You get extra propellers as well. And I have 4 batteries. I bought an extra one when I had the Mavic Mini. And the Mavic Mini batteries will fit in the DJI Mini 2 drone, but the DJI Mini 2 batteries, cleverly, will not fit in the Mavic Mini. But I mean, if you're going to be flying, you get up there for 30 minutes, and then your battery's dead, and you're like, oh, I want to fly more. Just go with the Flymore pack. You get extra propellers as well. There's a nice protector for the propellers. That's an improvement over the Mavic Mini. And of course, your cover for your gimbal. Alright. Hope you're enjoying the music as well. Copyright-free music. Very grateful to copyright-free music. Yeah. So I've also got the marine radio. I've got a radio here, the QIT radio, which I should put that in the carousel actually. Oops, where's my glasses? Can't see without my glasses. There. I can't find my glasses because I can't see my glasses without my glasses. Right. Alright, let's have a look here. Get rid of those. And we'll go into add. It should have somewhere already built in. Maybe I don't. So where are you watching from today? That's what I'd like to know. Please say hello in the chat. I believe so. Alright, that worked. So yeah, the QIT radio that I have is a ham radio, but it will also pick up frequencies like marine traffic, etc., which we have here. There's not a lot of traffic going on right now. I did hear a ship further down from me, probably about maybe 5 miles. Said it was docked. Maybe I kind of see it down there. I might be able to fly down there and see it. So you can fly 10 kilometers, based on whatever's around you. But now I don't recommend that. But it means you're going to have a really strong signal all the time. Oh, there's a guy in a Sea-Doo. All right, so we're going to get up in the air here. So what I have learned is always turn on your controller first, and I'm probably going to need approval here. I'll explain what that means in a minute. So I'm going to turn the drone on. All right. I'm going to put it outside here. Right. So what it means by approval, I will probably have to, actually we're not in do not disturb mode. So if you're near airports or in areas that are restricted, etc., you've got to ask for approval, and sometimes there's no approval at all. So this is authorization. So I'm just going to bring on my screen here.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
All right. So she's got her home point. She has. Let's get in here. Display and drone controller. Let's combine. There we go. All right. So we're gonna go. Do an authorization. Okay, so we have to unlock it. So I'm just going to go back here for a minute because it's going to show my personal information. St. Clair County International. So there's an airport across the way. We're right across from the United States. So unlock. I'm qualified. I agree. I agree. Okay. Unlocking successful. Oh, okay. That was easy. Okay. Let's do it the other way. Let's go like this. There. Okay, so we can take off now. Just a quick look around. Yeah, I think we're good to go. We've got decent winds, 11 kilometers an hour.
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
So I'm just gonna fly here. And okay. And I'm gonna go up here. Update home point. Okay.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
All right, we're gonna start recording. There's some boats out there. Away we go. All right. So we are in 1080p, 30 frames per second. Just bring that back up for you guys. Let's go up higher. All right. All right, let me get do not disturb going here. So if you're enjoying this so far, do me a huge favor. Say hello in the chat. Really appreciate that. All right. So there is the island. Notice Stag Island. Now, currently, one-time mode, we can zoom in 1080p at 30 frames per second, right? So that's a 2x zoom. Now, I can do this. If I press the function button and the tracker key on the back, I can zoom in like this. Isn't that cool? Okay. So just for example's sake, I'm going to turn around. Whoa, make you dizzy here. All right. Now look at all the boats. We're zoomed in 2 times. Bring it down. We can zoom in 4 times. Now it does start to get a little grainy. You do lose some resolution because it is a digital zoom. It is not an optical zoom, if that makes sense. Alright, okay, let's zoom out here. It's part of our chemical valley, it's known as. Alright. Sideways and turning at the same time. Really pretty here where I live. So I want to get closer to Stag Island. We have pretty good signal strength. There it is. slick though, right? Oh, there's a big yacht coming here. I'm going to come back to this shot in a minute. Look at that. Let's get up a little higher. Come down like this. And we're going to zoom in. So we can look up. Look at that. Should be a beautiful shot. Lovely shot. I gotta tell you, it takes some time to get used to flying over water. Oh, I got a little too high here. It tells you. It tells you shouldn't be doing that. Oh yeah. Beautiful shot. Oh yeah. This is where I live. The beautiful St. Clair River, Lake Huron. Alright, so just take a little turn here. That's Stag Island. Yeah. So I gotta fly over here. Respectfully. See what there is to see. Hello.
Sorry, sir. Please get one shot of my photo here.
Oh, sure.
Just one.
Yeah, one sec. I'm just flying a drone here, so
Okay, no problem.
one sec.
Oh, you have a drone?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's way over there.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay, sir. No problem. Do you want a portrait or sideways? Just like that? Yeah, perfect. You're very welcome, sir. You're welcome. Have a good day. Enjoy the sun. There you go. You never know who's going to show up, right? All right. Let me come back where it was here. Right, okay, come down. Get a nice shot of this here. I'm going to zoom out. Yeah, this is the island. Okay. Kind of losing signal there a bit, but it's still a beautiful shot. And I'm going to start turning around. Signal's weak. Beautiful though. Lots to see. Now what's great is to take some pictures as well. So we'll just stop the video there, and boom, and we can zoom in 2 times. See what else we can get here. Let's get a picture. Zoom out. And come back. I hope you're enjoying the view. If you are, do me a huge favor and hit the follow button. That I would appreciate for sure. You just got to hover over and follow. Signal weak again. It still does really well at keeping things together. It's a really beautiful drone, and it's so much fun. So much fun. It's therapy. It's honestly therapy. For me, anyway. Really enjoy it. Let's see what else is out here. I don't know how deep it is. It's pretty deep in some areas and shallow in others, right? Let's get a shot. We're down there in that parking lot on the right. Back to video. Just continue on. And it was nice that I could, just hover there for a minute. And, oh, you know what? There's some geese down here. Let's see. This could be dangerous. I don't want to scare the geese too much, but they are there. That would be really nice. To catch them. I don't know if this is... They're there. Where are they? They're right here in front of me. It's hard to see them. Unless I get really close, which we're going to try. Yeah, we're 88 meters above, so we can come down. Whoops, wrong way. We shall try. want to scare them. They're there though. Hard to see them. Yeah, they didn't bother us. How about that? So I'm flying around. Alright. Stop there. Take some more pictures. There we go. Beauty. I always get in the habit of recording, even if it's not intended for any footage, just because you never know what you might catch, right? You never know what you might catch. Alright. Let's turn it around. Not sure what that is. That's over Port Huron in the United States. I want to get a picture of that because I don't know what it is. Buildings of sort. Okay. Maybe. Let's get a nice long shot of that in another zoom. Alright, time to come back because it's going to start beeping at me. Now we can pull up the map here and fly back. All we got to do is follow that red line and it will bring us home. Switch back, just like that. So we can't get lost, anything like that. And the return to home function is a great function because if we lost signal or got carried away or something, it would find its way home. Now I'm in cinematic mode, which is typically what I fly in because it just gives a nice, smooth, cinematic view. It's the only way to. It's the best way to put it. There we go. We're coming home. I don't want to come down too low. I don't want to scare the birdies. There I am. All right. I'm going to get out of the vehicle here so I can watch my landing. Alrighty, isn't that cool? That is cool. Let me stop that. Take a little break. And that is the DJI Mini 2 from the Fly More combo. Now, one of the things I've learned is when you're sitting there waiting to fly, turn it off. Don't just have it on and like, okay, I'm ready, just in case. Because the batteries will get warm just sitting there doing nothing. And of course, now that I put the drone away, the CDs are back. But that's okay. We can quickly switch our battery out and go to the next one. And we'll probably catch up to them somewhere. That's how far they go. And in there. Certainly is a beautiful day for flying and sea doing and everything else going on. So I'm actually going to wait it out a little bit because I think there's probably some more boats coming along and some ships. So let's go back to that. Yeah, if you haven't done it yet, please click the follow button so you get notified when I go live, right? I'm going to shut the controller off. There we go. I should have brought my iPad too, but I didn't. So the DJI Mini 2 Fly More combo is a fantastic drone. I don't really talk about any other drones. I haven't flown any other company drone, different brand drones. I'm just really happy with the DJI Mini 2, and I had the Mavic Mini, which is the predecessor to this one. Look at all those geese out there. And it's just done me really, really well as far as drones go. It weighs less than 250 grams, which means it's classified by Transport Canada and by the FFA in the States as a sub-drone. And what that means is you do not need a license to fly the drone, at least here in Canada. Now, double check Transport Canada. If you're in the United States, I'm going to check with the FAA as far as licensing goes. I have heard of new licensing that's happened in the States. I forget what it's called, where everybody must take a test. Now, I've also heard that it's a really easy test. So, with a little bit of studying, light studying, 25 minutes on here, it's pretty basic. So, just make sure you're following the guidelines. I know some people that get above the 250 gram weight and are flying the drones, and it kind of annoys me just because, first of all, it's the law, and secondly, even though I didn't have to get my license because of the drone that I'm flying, I studied hard for 2 weeks and went and got my test anyway because I wanted to learn more about the hobby. So when you have the license and then you hear of others who are just up there flying and didn't take the time to learn and study, it's kind of annoying, but whatever. It's a beautiful hobby. It's a beautiful hobby. Oh, forgot to shut that off. So if you're listening, I'm just curious, do you have a drone? If you do, what kind of a drone is it? Do you have the DJI Mini drone? Let me know in the comments in the chat your experience with drones, or maybe you're looking at a drone and you're thinking about buying one. Now's a good time. The Fly More combo, 3 batteries, the charger for the batteries, of course the drone, of course the controller, iPhone not included, but it's a really nice compact carrying case as well, and it is weatherproof, and it's got lots of room. Like, I carry my phone in there as well for the controller, and then I've got a pouch above where I've got some extra cables, charging cables, USB-C cables, etc. Do I have my USB-C in there, by the way? I had it at home, and I went, okay, yes, I wanted to make sure. Now, everything we just did is also stored on an SD card, and I actually have, so you can take the SD card out and plug it into your SD card reader on your laptop or your home computer. I actually have it, here, I'll show you. I should have this in the car, so well, but I don't. I actually have an SD card reader. It also has USB ports on it. And then I have my camera to lightning adapter. And that way, so I could actually plug this in to my iPhone and transfer video. Now, the other thing that I can do is I could Bluetooth transfer from the controller to my iPhone or iPad or whatever I want to transfer it to. And we can do some editing right on the phone. Maybe that's what we'll do. Why don't we do that? That sounds fun. That sounds fun. Anything fun, I'm in. Anything fun, I'm in. So, I don't want to do this. Now, one of the things I will point out is that the DJI battery charger here, right here, you press the button on the side. I don't know if you can see it light up. Oops. There we go. See the lights? So it tells you at what level charge it's at. Now, when you plug this into charge, which I might do, might as well be charging. So I get the USB-C cable that comes with it. I believe you get two, actually. No, just one. So I could actually plug this in and use this as a battery pack to charge my phone as well. I'm just going to plug this in here. I don't know if you can see this. So it's now scanning the batteries, and it's going to go to the one that is closest to being fully charged. It always charges the most charged first. So it's scanning them, scanning and scanning. Now, you might say, well, why doesn't it just charge all three at the same time? Well, here's the reason why. First of all, it'd have to be designed differently, and it takes more power. This way, you're charging up a battery that's close to being charged so that you will always have the fullest battery available to you, if that makes sense. If you started charging the one that's the weakest, it's going to take longer to get fully charged. So you might as well charge the one closest to being fully charged so you have the most fully charged battery possible. Does it make sense? I know, I sound silly. But if you want to, you can have this Hanatora 6-in-1 battery charger. This will charge 4 batteries. Make sure you get the right one. This works on the Mini too. It does not work on the Mavic Mini. It will charge 4 batteries simultaneously, and then it will also charge a controller and an iPhone as well, or a smartphone. So if you're wanting to do that, which I've looked at getting that, simply because I do these mobile broadcasts. So if I wanted to fly for I can get an hour and a half, right? If it's a calm day like this, I could fly for a good 90 minutes. So, like, I've got 4 batteries. So I've got one in there waiting to fly. I've got one charging. I still have 2 other batteries that are fully charged. So if I get 30 minutes out of each one. Now, usually get about 20 minutes out of each one, because when it hits the 20% mark, it starts beeping at you, low battery, come home. And I haven't found a way to disengage that yet. So I'm not sure what's going on there. It would be nice to say, okay, yeah, I got the beep beep, the warning, so now shut up because it's annoying. But at the same time, I have found myself where I get flying and I'm not even paying attention to the battery level, and then it beeps at me. I'm like, oh crap, already? Because you just get consumed in it, right? Man, all these geese out here. It's a fantastic view that I have. I should show you the view. Yeah, let's do that. I'll show you the view. Not that view. Here's the view that I have. Right. Great view. And there's the view down the way. right? This is my office today. This is my office. All right, let's bring that down a little bit lower. Ooh, I'm lopsided. We can fix that. Yeah, that's a little better. What kind of view does that give you now? A little better? All right. Hey, I would love it if you would take a moment and hover over and click that follow button. I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers by September 1st. So if you clicked on that, you would be one of those followers. And when I get close to that, I'm going to announce well, that's cool. I'm going to announce a big giveaway. So it'll be worth your while to be one of those followers. And you'll get notified when I go live Monday to Thursday, twice a day, and then bonus on the weekends. Today is Wednesday for me. Wednesday, 3:40 Eastern Standard Time. Just trying to think where else I could fly that I didn't really capture. I was really hoping there'd be more ships down this way today. There's a boat out there, but hey, you look at so many boats. It'd be cool to fly up there. Yeah, you know. But I have to be careful because I'm right on the border. And I'm not allowed to fly into the United States. Now, it's a pretty gray area. Pretty gray area. I could go down that way further because I didn't really go too far down that way, but I'm kind of curious what's down there. I see some. I'd like to catch those. I'd like to catch the sea-doos coming back. That'd be nice. So yeah, the Hanatora 6-in-1. I think I'm going to order that. I keep saying I'm going to order it, but I should just order it. A couple more boats out there. All right. I'm also listening to marine traffic on my QIT KT8R, which I could bring this up. Let me see if I can do this. Cool car. I'll be riding my motorcycle later. I haven't gone live from the motorcycle yet, and I don't know that I will. Something about driving and riding and live streaming at the same time just doesn't sound cool to me. Somebody on a sea-doo dragging somebody behind them. So we'll go capture that. That's kind of cool. It's like a tube, like they're pulling somebody on a tube. Tube riding. That's fun. There's a boat over there. I'm gonna check the. I'm gonna share my screen. Lots of fishing boats out here today. All right, let's see if I got this right. Okay. Actually, I'll share this with you. So one of the things that I have this UAV forecast app. Now, it's a free app. There is a paid version, but what's really nice about this is not only does it tell you the weather, and of course wind speed is important, but it's telling me wind direction. It's telling me visibility, precipitation, cloud cover. visibility, all this stuff, even the satellites that are locked on right now. So this, and we're near 2 airports and 1 heliport nearby. So we were in an authorization zone, so we had to ask for authorization to fly here, and we got approved, which is great. If we didn't get approved, the drone would not take off. There are hacks and workarounds, but I'm not a stickler or anything, but I believe in just, there's guidelines in place for that for a reason. And I think for safety, when it comes to safety, there's a reason for that. So I recommend following that. So the UAV app is it's a great app. Good to fly, it says. And I can actually go back and forth in time, and it'll tell me, like, back there was not a good time to fly earlier this morning, and it tells me why, all this stuff. So really good app for flying with a drone. Oh, look, there's the chat. I would love it if somebody would say hello in the chat. I would love to see somebody hit the follow button. Do I sound desperate, like I'm begging? I'll tell you, just as a live streamer, when you have people in the chat saying hello, it just makes you feel better. Right here. Feel the love. Lots of people watching today, which is fantastic. I think what I'm going to do, I can do this. So I want to be able to monitor the chat, but I want to be able to chat with you guys at the same time. So I think I have the app here. Oh, part of me wants to sneeze. Would really love it if a big ship would go by, which we'll take a look at that in a moment. I'm going to pull up the Marine app. All right, I think I have it here. Oh, there it is. Truthfully, I don't know what that is. So I'm going to, So that's live right now. Well, that's cool. Okay, so we got that. So I should do that for future. So now I can go into the Marine traffic app. So I'll bring that up here. So I'm looking for some boats. Sorry, ships. I was told don't call them boats. They're big ships. They are. I think it's only natural people call them a boat. Look at the big boat, right? It's not meant to. So if you, as you can see there, this gives me, this is a free app. I think I paid for it though. And this is listing, boats, ships, whether they're anchored or not. So like this one right here, Lake St. Clair, which is near where we are. And there you go. I think that's the Liberty it went by earlier. Tells you the size, everything, its voyage, all that stuff. Now, one of the things I can do is go here and I can go ships in my area, no records found. So there's no large ships, but what is near me, we'll tell you this. Bill and Bob's. Where's Bill and Bob's? Marina. Oh, that's just right over here. 186 degrees. And, oh yeah, that's just over there. Cool. There's another Sea-Doo. There's a couple Sea-Doos. All right, you know what? I'm going to get the drone up in the air and catch some of these. So, let's turn that on. And we're going to turn this on. All right. So back in business here in a moment. Just waiting for the home point. Takeoff permitted. Authorization zone. Yes, I know. We should be all ready to go. Takeoff.
Takeoff. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Okay. So where did those Sea-Doos go? There's one down there, so let's see if we can go catch them. Birds are being nice to us, actually. Where'd that Sea-Doo go? Wow, he's got down there pretty good. I think. Zoom in. That's him there. That's actually pretty good 4 times today. Other times we zoom in and it gets a little grainy. So, it depends on lighting. We're just floating up there now, just hanging around. Oh, help if I was showing you, right? Help if I was showing you. Come back. I already missed him, but I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to go into sport mode, and let's show you how fast we can go. We're doing like 50 kilometers an hour right now. Now, 55, 56. Now, if you got the wind behind you, that'll certainly make a difference. Zoom in, zoom in. There we go. It's just a boat, it's not. Alright. Let's go back over here. Just taking a look around to see what I can see, but whoops. Super fast, slow down. Zoom out. Alright, let's get back to the island here. This is sport mode. Now you can see the battery is coming down a lot quicker. A lot quicker. So I'm going to go back into cinematic, normal mode actually. This is normal mode. So it still goes faster than cinematic, but I missed those sea-doos. So I'm going to come back. And actually, you know, I'm going to come down. I really want to get another close shot of those birds. Because they just kind of inviting. Zoom in. Let's do this in cinematic. There's a nice shot. Where are we? Right about there. Actually, quite a few boats out there now. Of course, now that I want to land. Alright, I'm going to bring it in for landing again. Hey, Tina and Todd, how are you? Kaylee, I missed you. We're on different schedules lately, I think. Yeah, it is cool. I love my drone. Perfect day for me. Drone and motorcycle in the same day. I haven't done a live from the motorcycle yet. I think somebody else did. I'm not sure that I'm ever going to do a live from the motorcycle. I might go somewhere on the motorcycle, park. There's my van. That's me. Look at me looking at me. It's raining. Oh, sorry to hear that. You gotta have the rain to get the good stuff, though. So I'm just gonna come down here. I'm gonna kind of get in front of me here. I could land right there, but oh, I lost my music. Okay, so hang on a sec while I get out and do a visual landing. Hey, there we are. You're up there. You see me looking at me? Hey, there we are. How you doing, Kaylee? It's better, right? That's the deal movie. This is actually from my other show. It really is cool. I can actually do. Here, I'll show you a drone shot. Go there. Oh, I have to stop. Go here. Nope. So, quick shots are called. And I'm going to do a drone. So I just tap on there. And watch, it'll go back up.
3, 2,
Hello. Now, I haven't played with the other ones yet because, let's see, it is, you probably can't hear me. I'm going to land. I'm still here. And that's why I should have had my wireless lav mic. Raining in Minnesota. That sounds like a title for a song. It's raining in Minnesota. And the day is feeling gloomy. But it's okay because later Kaylee will go live, probably. I don't know. Hey, Kaylee, as always, feel free to throw your link in the chat there. And for those of you watching, Kaylee is Teen and Tot, another amazing Amazon influencer here. And she's just got lots of cool stuff she's talking about. So, yeah, make sure you get that link in there, Kaylee. And I hope it stops raining in Minnesota. My former career as a singer and host of karaoke. I did that for like 25 years. Yep. And now I'm old. All right, I'm going to shut the drone off. One of the things you want to do, don't let it, I see I already did it. I broke my own rule. If it just sits there, it can tend to get warm. And you don't want that. And I'm going to set it down below in the van in the shade. You want to try to keep it out of the... Electronics don't like heat at the end of the day, right? So there you go. There you go. That's what the beep is. There you go. Beep, beep, beep. There you go. I am a silly Willy. Just ask my wife. She'll tell you. She will tell you. She tells me a lot. All right. I wanted to pull up. Oh, why am I disconnected on the... Oh. Let's see. What's our power? Well, I got 100% power there. So let's plug in power from my Bluetooth because I was really enjoying that music. I have so many sunglasses in here.
Power on. Right. Phone connected.
There we go. Let's get that music back. Yeah, there she is. Teen and Tot, an amazing Amazon influencer, young lady and her husband, and 3 children. She's busy. She's super mom. She's got a cape. I'm sure she has a cape. Well, I wish you could be here, Kaylee, to see this view. But this is here. I'll give you this. This isn't the same as the drone view for sure. But this is my office today, not the empty chair. Why is it not? Oh. There we go. That's my view today. Patrick D. Piles started following. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm really grateful for that. Yep. That is my view, my office today. There's another bit of a view there. Memorial. And then here's your view of me. Whoops. Oh, Kaylee, you know how that goes. Wee! Go ahead and laugh. I'm laughing. If you can't laugh at yourself, others will. Oh, Lord, love a duck. That's what, well, now I'm dropping everything. Yeah, it is beautiful here. So this, if you wanted to Google it, this is the St. Clair River, which is really long. And St. Clair River in Corunna, Ontario, Corunna, or which is about 10 minutes from where I live, which is Sarnia, 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 Ontario, St. Clair River. And if you Google Blue Water Bridges, that's where I am. The St. Clair River, part of the Great Lakes, I guess. Well, river part of the connecting the Great Lakes. Connected. Oh, cool car. There's a motorcycle. Corvette going by. Wish I had a camera on that. Oh no, that's not a Corvette. My goodness, it's a Fiero. I haven't seen one of those in a long time. I get to ride my motorcycle later today. Happens to you all the time. Yeah. I'm in the van. I have excuses. Oh, pardon me. I've got a couple of pairs of sunglasses going here. All right, what do you think? You tell me. These ones? Cool. Or these ones? but now I got to put my Googles back on because I can't see anything. Right? Pardon me. All right. I don't need them when I'm driving. Thank goodness. Not yet, anyway. Someday. The day will come. The day will come. Second pair? Thank you. That's what my wife says, too. And see, then I like the first pair, but what do I know? I'm just a guy. Okay, let's get out of here. I'm going to pull up. Oops. Okay, I gotta get. I was trying to get my. Let me get my app up, my Amazon app, because I want to. I'm going to show you my screen here in a minute. Oh, cool! I'm on the DJI Mini product page. Well, that's lovely. All right, I wanted to talk about this. Oh, scrolling too fast. Okay, I gotta share my screen here. If it'll let me still. Start. Whoops. Good look at this. There it is. Stay with me, folks. Both pair of glasses are very nice. First, the best. Well, you said the second pair was the best. Now, come on, you're just saying that. Oh, somebody else is saying. Patrick. Oh, thank you very much. First, the best. All right. I think these. Oh, look at this. So if I put these on, right? I put those on, right? And then you see the side there. You know what that is? Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, I really do mean it. And then this pair is just like, I'll be back. No, those are different glasses. I gotta say, I like the tints of these glasses better than the other ones. I have, I don't know, I have like 16 pair of glasses, sunglasses. My wife says I have a bit of a problem. I'm like, it's no problem. I like wearing sunglasses. But then when I'm doing this in the live stream, I can't see. So I have to put these on. It's nice in Missouri. Oh, okay. Missouri is, uh, is that Alabama? I'm failing geography right now, I know. It's been a long time. I don't mean to sound ignorant. I just don't recall my geography. What's really interesting, actually, was when I was in public school in the 70s and part of the 80s, they taught us some Canadian history and geography, but they taught us a lot of American history. And I never understood why. Not that I didn't mind learning it. I just was like, when you would think, like, in Canada, they talk more Canadian history, and in America, they would talk more American history. But and I wasn't a huge fan of history. I was okay fan history in school. Geography, hated. Hate. Capital H, hated geography. Now I wish I'd have paid more attention. All right. So maybe you guys can educate me. So this is the Hanatora 6-in-1 battery charger that I was talking about. Oh, Missouri is a state. Okay. I wasn't sure. I thought maybe it was a city in it. Yeah, okay. See, I failed. I thought it might have been. Missouri is a state. I enjoy geography now, actually. Like I say, I wish I'd have paid more attention in school. I didn't mind history. I liked it more, but I wish I'd have paid more attention in history and geography. Hated math, suck at math, still hate math. Hate is such a strong word, but did not at all enjoy math. I still don't. Unless there's a dollar sign in front of the number, then I'm interested. The Hanatora 6-in-1 battery charger is what I'm looking at here. Now this is for the DJI Mini 2 drone as well. But this is for like you do get a charger with the I got my sunglasses in the way. You do get a charger, smart charger, with the DJI Mini 2 Fly More combo, which I have charging up right now on one of the batteries. But it only charges one battery at a time. And the reason is, well, it would need more power to charge, so you're drawing more current from whatever you're plugging into. So if you're in a mobile setting like this, it works really well. And it's always charging the battery that's closest to being full. So you will always get as close to being full batteries, right? I have 4 batteries. So you get 31 minutes of flight time, it says. But when it hits the 20% mark, it starts beeping at you like every minute, and it beep, beep, and it's like, okay, I got it. I'm coming back. Shut up. But there's no way to disengage that, which is probably a good thing because I've been up flying, and then all of a sudden it beeps at me. And I'm like, oh, already? Because you kind of get lost up in the sky like a bird, right? And you're taking it all in. So it's good that it's there. But I have 4 batteries. So if you get 20 minutes, 20, 40, 60, 80 minutes, that's a lot of flying. It's almost an hour and a half, right? So it's definitely. Just joined you, Paul Costa. What am I doing? Well, I was flying a drone, which the DJI Mini 2, which I will go back up and fly here in a few minutes. I'm just talking a little bit about a battery charger, a third-party battery charger. And I'm going to go back up when I see some more boats or ships going by where I'm at. Now I'm actually going to, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the battery out of this drone. See, there's the drone, DJI Mini 2. Thanks for being here, though, Paul. If you're enjoying the broadcast, do me a huge favor. Hover over the screen and click that follow button. Put this in there. Now it's probably going to switch to that battery because I'm going to think it's full of Is Fullerer a word? It's Fullerer. Yep. Okay. So I've got a full battery in here. So when I see something coming along, I'm here on the St. Clair River and on the Canadian side of things. So we had some nice flying. I can show you though, actually. So yeah, this is great for charging 4 batteries at once, multi-parallel charging. But I believe this only works with the DJI Mini 2. Yeah, there you go. Compatible with DJI Mini 2 battery, not compatible with the Mavic Mini, which is the predecessor or the first generation of the DJI sub-drones. Yeah, okay, so I'm just going to keep an eye on the Wata. So, Paul, do you have a drone, or does drone flying interest you, or does anyone out there have a drone? Tell me about it. Yep, this is my office today. Life's pretty good over here in my world. Okay, so let's bring this up for you to have a look at. So I'm back in the DJI. Hi, I'm drawing digitally for the first time in my life. Alex M2. I believe you're a follower already, right, Alex? Digitally drawing. Oh, interesting. What do you mean? Like on a digital draw pad, or what do they call those things? That's interesting. Lewis. Hello, Lewis. He says, I have the DJI Mini 2 and love it. Though my next drone will be an Exodrone Ranger. I've not heard of that. Do you care to, can you share a link? Do you have a link for the Exodrone Ranger? That'd be interesting. If you have one, feel free to drop it in the chat. But he has the DJI Mini 2. Love it. You know, it really is. The DJI Mini 2 is like, it will do 4K at 30 frames per second. Let's talk about 4K and 1080p video for just a moment. And feel free to disagree with me, but when I fly my drone, like when I was just flying earlier, like I was 1080p 30 frames per second. I should say never, I've done it to test it, but I don't fly in 4K mode, and here's why. When I'm live streaming in 4K mode, you have to be able to watch it. In 4K mode, okay, but I'm also recording, and I take some of this video later and edit it and repurpose it and put it up on my YouTube channel, etc. So you have to have a computer that will handle editing 4K video because it's so rich, right? It takes a lot of processing power. Now, I do have a computer that will handle that, but it is a huge hog on processing power. The other thing is, if I'm uploading that video to Facebook, Facebook won't allow more than 1080p video anyway, and a lot of times there's only certain people that it allows 1080p video. If you upload in 4K, it squashes it down to 1080p anyway, or 720p in most cases. Now, if you do it on... Hello, Seagull. Where did they come from? There's a fry truck right down there. That's why. Ooh, French fries. Anyway, uploading on YouTube 4K, it's allowed. Great. People still have to be able to have the processing power to watch in 4K. So it's kind of like years ago when HD televisions came out. People were buying HD televisions, even though the local cable company was not providing an HD signal yet. So you weren't really watching it. See what I'm saying? So 1080p, 30 frames per second, beautiful. You can do 1080p, 60 frames per second. Yeah, I just don't. It's just easier. Exodrone stuck up. No, yeah, okay, Lewis, thanks for sharing that. But I meant, like, is there an Amazon link? Do you have an Amazon link to the drone you're talking about? I don't really want to, like, send people to another website, but I'm really not supposed to, so I got to delete that, actually. Nothing personal. How do I do that? Can I do that on just moderate message? But if you have an Amazon link, Lewis, I'd appreciate that. Sorry, buddy. It's 240p is weird. Oh, 240p. I don't even imagine who watches 240p. I don't see any more. Man, I'd like to see some more boats coming by. There was a bunch earlier. So anyway, that's why I fly in 1080p, 30 frames or 60 frames per second, because anything beyond that is just, it's a pain to edit. Now, I have done some commercial stuff that I've been hired to, and they want it in 4K, so I can fly in 4K. Alrighty. So there's the DJI Mini 2 app. Oh, okay. Very good. Well, I'll check it out. I'll check it out after anyway, but I appreciate that. Yeah, it's awesome. So, Lewis, what do you use your drone for? Are you just for a hobby, or are you doing anything commercial with it? Or are you doing real estate? Let me know what you're doing. So here in the DJI Mini 2 app, this is everything we just did. So if you missed it, I'm going to show you. So all these videos and pictures are in the DJI Mini 2 app. They're not on my phone, not yet. I can download them from the SD card on the drone to my phone, and I edit from there. Now that being said, I am getting more and more into mobile editing. I think it's just getting used to thing. You know, like at home, I have the big screen and I have the mouse and the keyboard and all that stuff. Editing on a phone is a little different, right? Well, it's a lot different. But I'm getting used to it because I want to be able to take these things and edit them on the fly. Did you catch what I just? Did you catch what I just did there? On the fly. I want to edit on the fly. You know the Fly app? Okay, never mind. Bad dad joke. So this was from earlier. No, actually, I'll pause that for a second. I want to give you a better view. So let me. Yeah, let's do this. I'll go there and there. That's better. Less of me, more of them. Thanks so much for being here. I take mine when we go on outings for hobby photography. We live near Mount Rainier. I said that, and there are a lot of areas for. Oh, okay, nice. So mostly photography, or are you taking video too, or both? Mount Rainier. Let's Google that. Okay, Mount Rainier. Well, let me play this for you while I'm looking it up. So yeah, this was a little video if I find a good spot, and it's rainier. Like it's raining, but tomorrow it'll be rainier. Sorry, I'm being silly. Oh yeah, I figured that. Okay. Stratovolcano. So, in Washington State. Well, it's a national park. So, are you allowed to fly over national parks, or you just do? Because over here, we're not allowed to fly over provincial parks and conservation areas. And I don't know if you can get permission. that. I have done it very discreetly. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, this is from earlier again, 1080p, 30 frames per second. Still beautiful. I'm really, yeah. That was live, so I would not like put that type of zooming in and out jerkiness, spinning around fast into my final edit. But you can see just how beautiful, and that watching video on video is not. But even that quality is just fantastic, right? Yeah. Yeah. So that's the St. Clair River that you're seeing right now. Beautiful water. You have to get a permit if your drone requires FFA registration. Small non-FAA registered drones like these are not. Oh, okay. Yeah, see here, even though it's a sub drone, um, still not allowed to fly over provincial parks. I think you can get permission. We actually have and now too, I just heard that the FFA has a new licensing. I'm not sure what it's called, but all drones, including sub drone operations, are required now to have this license, which is very, very basic. Um, Over here, we have basic and advanced, and even the basic, I studied for a couple of weeks, and before I took the test and passed at 77%, which is apparently above average. And I got it the first time, which apparently a lot of people have to do. So I pat myself in the back that I did that. But there's a guy that I follow on YouTube, Drone Valley. His name's Rick. He actually just put out a video today that's pretty cool. So check him out. And if you do check him out, do me a huge favor in the comments of his YouTube. Tell him David Burrows sent you there. He's a super nice guy. Oh, well, that's pretty. Oh, just looking at images. Oh, wow, that's beautiful. Yeah, I definitely want to. I'd want pictures of that. I have a camera too, which it's a nice Canon TI2 or something. There you go. That's how often I use it. I should use it more. Oh wow, that's really cool. I'm sorry, I'm not silent. I'm just kind of in awe about these pictures of Mount Rainier. That's really cool. Very cool. Very cool. Well, I would really love for. So that's Stag Island that you're having a look at right now. That's what it's called, Stag Island. Stag Island, Corunna, Corunna, if you want to Google that. I'd really love for some more boats or ships or something to come by. It's kind of got boring out here. I mean, it's still beautiful. Don't get me wrong. There's places I could go for a little drive and get there, but I don't believe in the whole driving and streaming thing. It's a beautiful day out here. There's a boat way over there, but nothing spectacular. I would love to be able to go down further, and there's an old hydro plant down there. I guess I could disconnect and then come back, but that's not fun. But what you're seeing here is that's Sonoil, I think that was. No, that's Shell. Shell Manufacturing, I believe. Let me take a look. Yeah. Shell Manufacturing. Pretty sight. Very pretty sight. So for those of you just watching, thank you so much for being here. Hope you're enjoying the demonstration of the DJI Mini 2. And if you are enjoying it, do me a favor, hover over, click that follow button. I'm trying to get to my goal of 2,000 followers by September 1st. So if you hover over and click that follow button, you'll help me reach my goal, which would be super awesome. And then this was the other day. Actually, you'd probably enjoy this. So this is our marina at night. Now this is Sarnia Bay Marina. Sarnia Bay Marina. It's a real pretty sight at night. I'm going to go back there again in a few days and let it be just a little darker to get some more light. I'll take it with the DJI Mini 2, right? DJI Mini 2. Did I mention I love my drone? Yeah. These are our government docks and some ships that we have there. It's grain elevators. That's our blue water bridges that I talked about earlier. I can zoom in. Oh, I can. I didn't know I could do that. There you go. Zoom in on the picture there for you. So there's actually two bridges side by each there. Yep. Wow. Beautiful sight. I got to get these pictures online. This is our what we call Chemical Valley. A lot of plants like shell and Lanxio. Or no, I'm looking there. I think that's a camera. That's the camera. Polyethylene plants, that sort of thing. Let's see if I can find it. It's a nice video. Oh, look at this. So this is actually a panel shot. Oh, that's what we could do. I could go up there and take a panel shot. I think I'll do that. Get a panel shot of Stag Island. So yeah, that's a sphere panel, which is beautiful. So you fly up and you pick your spot, and it does all these pictures, and then puts it together for you. There's a nice panel shot of the marina. And then there's another one. That's the wide angle shot. So I can give you that's not it. Got a really nice shot of, I think that's it there. Take a look at this. No, it's a flyover. That's not the one. Yeah, this is cool. It's a nice big ship going by here. Large ship. Actually, one of the smaller ones, quite honestly. But it's a good view. And again, all done with the DJI Mini 2. Yeah, there's the ship. Isn't that beautiful? Just something cool about those ships. Yeah. That's about, and that's about, I want to say about 90 meters high up right now. I think this is where, I don't know if I do a fly around. Okay, what else have I got here? What time is it? Oh, yep, there's a shot of that. Algoterra, that's called. The Algoterra. There you go. Some more nice shots. I don't know if I did. I did a fly. There's one I did a fly around the ship. Wish I could find that. Yeah, there's the Blue Water Bridges again. Nice shots there. They're all nice shots. You can't take a bad shot with this thing. You really can't. Yeah, here's the fly around. Take a look at that. So there's me showing you how I can zoom in. Now this was a little grainy. When you zoom in more, it's a digital zoom, so you do lose some resolution, right? So let me just let's speed up the process. Yeah, so I'm doing what's called an orbit here. That in behind the ship there, that's actually a layout of the Great Lakes built into the ground there. There we go. Nice orbit. And if you're just joining me, thanks so much for being here. I'd appreciate you hovering over. Click that follow button so you get notified when I go live here, which is 4 days a week. So Monday to Thursday, twice a day. I do morning, afternoon, and so between morning and evening and afternoon and evening. I think it's more like afternoon and evening. It's a really pretty sight of the Algoterra. On the Canadian side of the St. Clair River. I keep looking over there. The camera's here. Yep, wonderful it is. Wonderful it is. Nice sighting. This is probably 60, 70 meters up. I think I'm zoomed in like 2 times maybe. Yeah, it's quite a view. I've gotten a lot more comfortable, I can tell you, flying over water, which it's really not that much different than flying over land. There's some differences, but it's not a huge difference. Another ship that's parked over by our government docks. Zooming in again there. Alright. Yeah. Nice side shot. Now this is actually enhanced if I take that off. That's the original. But if I tap on this enhancement mode, it really does a nice job. Let's see if I can find a few more here. And then I'm going to fly. Now take a look at this. I don't remember what I did here. I think this is the initial flight. Yeah. And it was fairly dark out when I did this. So it was much darker than what you're seeing here. So the fact that it really adjusts to light very well. Oh, why are we not charging here? Oh, I see why. That makes sense. Okay. I'm going to fly the drone up. So let's get out of here. Are you ready? Yes, I am. I'm going to turn it on. Turn it on. There we go. Right back. Perfect timing. There is a ship over yonder coming by. It's huge, but it'll be nice. It'll be nice.
Low point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Sure. Pardon me. All right, take off.
Takeoff. Low point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
And let's switch to video mode, and away we go. Can you see it? There it is. Now we're 125 meters out. Now watch me zoom in on this thing. There's the 4-timer right there. See that? Now I'm going to give it a few moments because we've got some time. I want to get up here and take a photo and show you how the panorama works. So I'm going to bring that down, right about there. Okay, I'm going to stop recording. I'm going to switch into panel mode. Okay, so the first one's sphere, wide. Okay, so, well, we'll do the sphere first. All you do is press the start button. So you got to keep your drone controller in the same spot because it's looking at the GPS according to the controller. So this takes a little bit longer because it takes a lot more shots. And you can see over on the right, it's telling me we're 50% done. And we'll just keep taking the pictures till it's done. 60% done. And we'll look at this after. It's going to look fantastic when we're done. Almost there. It's done a full, all the way around. There we go. Now, we will do the 180 panel, and we'll just start there. So, yep. It takes the middle, and then it goes to the left and takes a bunch, and then to the right. done. Now we'll do the wide and start that. Pretty slick. All right, there we go. All right, let's go back into video mode. Right there. And I think we can, what we got up there? So that's some time. It's moving pretty slow. It's moving pretty slow. We're up there. There we are. I can see you. Lots of people take time out of their day to sit down here. Why wouldn't you? It's a beautiful view, right? You can see the view from the sky there. And yeah, let's go. Let's go fly a kite. We can do this at 2 times, so it would be not too bad. Okay, so let's go over there. So we're like almost at 120 meters high. Oh, yeah, we just went a little too far. Come on down. Come on down. There we go. So that's 400 feet up, and we're zoomed in 2 times. Bring it down. Get an overflight there. That's cool, right? There we go. Alright, so now what I'm going to do, this will make you dizzy here. I wouldn't put this in the final edit. Just turn around and look down. Woo! Somewhere. Where did he go? He's there somewhere. Uh-oh. We lost him. There he is. So even at 1 times, this is pretty good, right? Get over to him and we'll just do a nice flyover. Oh. Warning zone. He won't mind. It's 90 degrees down. We're going about the same speed. So we're going to pick it up here and go into normal mode. We can go a little faster. And then we can get over. What about 30 kilometers an hour? He's doing about 15. Alright. Look at that. Alright. Pretty awesome. Alright. So I'm going to bring it home. Where am I? So flying home and sideways. Which is kind of cool. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. I wish there were some more ships that I could show you, but there really isn't. Here's what we can do. Alright, let's stop there. Let's zoom in 2 times. See what it gives us. Right. And we'll go backwards. And there we go. Slow down. Oh, I'm in normal speed, that's why. Cinematic mode, that's what we want. Alright. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. And we stop that. Let's take another picture while we're up here and there. I wonder if that works on the. It does. It's good to know. That and switch back to video mode. Bring it on home, James. Now again, you can pull up the satellite map and just follow that red line. If you were for some reason to lose video transmission, you could you always pull up the map. All right. And bring it on home, James. Oh, there's a ship. Look at this. All right. Oh, we got to go back up. We got to go back up. That's awesome. You're going to get to see this live. Oh, cool. There he is. There she is. I guess you refer to ships as she, right? So let's actually fly out there. Let's go to normal mode so we get there a little faster. And we'll get up a little higher. There we go. Still, I don't want to go into sport mode just yet because I want to take away battery power, right? So there we go. Beauty. Beautiful. We're going to come down. Bring it down a notch. Alright, we're going to give you a nice sideways view of that. I'd like to know what that ship is. So I will pull it up on my Marine app very shortly and find out. No, I don't want to. I want to get up beside it. That. We're in the classy airspace. He's doing about 20, let's say 20, 25 knots. Right in front of us now. We're going to go way, way up. And we're going to let her go by a little bit. Very cool that we were able to capture this. Too high. Let's come out of the shot there. And there you go. Bring it on home, James. Bring it on home. That's pretty sweet that we caught that free, so I hope you enjoyed that. I did. Where am I? Right there. It's really awesome when that happens. Oops. Following the red line to bring us home. All right, so we caught the ship, right? We caught the ship. There you go. So there's your demo today of the DJI Mini 2. And now, oops, shut her down, right? And she's down. There you go, DJI Mini 2. Really freaking awesome. My favorite, one of my favorite things to do. All right, now we'll put it back together. Man, if you're watching and enjoying, do me a favor, hover over and click that follow button so you get notified. And don't miss any of the cool stuff that I do here on Amazon. Just carefully put this back together. Just kind of make sure the propellers are down on the right spot. And voila. Just like that. Okay. And then we take the covers. And we're going to put our battery pack back in there. It's awesome. And controller. Oh, Daniel, thank you so much for the follow, my friend. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you. You're helping me get closer to my goal of 2,000 followers. A long ways to go, but I'm one more closer than I was a minute ago. So thank you for that. Thank you for that. I am here Monday to Thursday, typically, twice a day. Usually like an afternoon and an evening, sometimes a morning and an afternoon, but twice a day, Monday to Thursday. And then you usually get a bonus stream on a Friday or Saturday. Depends on my weekend schedule. Depends if I'm out on the motorcycle or not. All right, zip that up. Turn off the controller. Thanks for joining us, so Daniel. That's very nice of you. I'm curious, how did you find me? Was it a product page or were you just surfing through Amazon Live? What brought you here? What brought you here? Do you have a drone? All right. Zippity doo dah. That's it. It's all packed. Ready for next time. Ready for next time. Yeah. Just turned out to be such a beautiful day here on the St. Clair River down by Stag Island. St. Clair River, Sarnia, Ontario. I'm actually in Corunna, Corunna, if you want to Google that. And you can Google Blue Water Bridges as well. Well, that would explain why that wasn't working. Battery's dead. Okay. Right on. Yeah, it's really, really pretty where I am. And very happy to have been here for a couple hours for you guys. And we caught a ship live too. There you go. All right, but I got to pack it up. Daniel, thanks for the follow, and everybody else who followed. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll be back probably later tonight from the home studio. You never know, might get out to fly the drone again tonight. Depends on the weather. We'll see. But thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me. It means a lot to me when you guys say hello and when you hit the follow button as well. So thanks for that. In the meantime, stay safe and happy shopping. Bye for now, everybody.